What if the next big war isn't decided by giant aircraft carriers or Hollywood-style explosions, but by a swarm of buzzing drones, angry speedboats, and missiles that sound like video game patch notes? That is the strange and very real logic behind modern conflict in the Persian Gulf. Explain this in 1995, and people would think it's a Call of Duty expansion. Today, we talk about missiles versus drones versus small boats, a superpower and a regional power playing a multiplayer strategy game, all happening in one of the world's most important waterways. So how do you fight the most powerful navy on Earth when you cannot afford to build anything close to it? If you're Iran, you don't build an aircraft carrier. You don't build 10 aircraft carriers either. You don't even build one and hope nobody notices. Aircraft carriers are floating cities. They cost billions and need thousands of crew. They basically scream, "Please target me." So Iran chose to change the game instead. Rule 1 of asymmetric warfare: don't bring a bigger tank, bring a banana peel instead. Iran's strategy is anti-access and area denial, meaning make the fight annoying and expensive until your opponent wonders why they came. The perfect battlefield is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway carrying global oil. Imagine a global highway squeezed into a choke point.
Now imagine the whole economy stuck in traffic. This is the stage. Enter the characters. On one side, the US Navy. Giant warships and carrier strike groups. Destroyers with insane radar systems. Missiles costing luxury apartments. Jets costing small towns. On the other side, Iran. Speedboats, drones, coastal missiles. Quantity has a quality of its own. Modern warfare has an economic imbalance. A $2 million missile shot by a $4 million missile. That is math with a sense of humor. Imagine a game where rocks meet golden rockets. You win battles, but lose your wallet. Iran focuses on cheap, replaceable tools. Scouting drones, exploding drones, fake drones. Fast, small boats in large numbers. Missiles along the coastline. This is swarm warfare. Many small threats at once. One expensive ship surrounded by many targets. Individually manageable, collectively exhausting. Drones are the celebrities of modern war. They were toys 20 years ago. Now they never sleep or complain. They scout, track, and strike. They blur surveillance and attack. The US responds with layered defenses. Radar, jamming, guns, interceptors. A destroyer is a floating sensor platform. It watches sky and sea constantly. Defense, however, is expensive. Intercepting swarms is whack-a-mole. Enter the chaotic small boats. They rely on speed and unpredictability. Uncertainty becomes a weapon. Caution slows movement. Slower movement hits global oil flow. The real scoreboard is economic. Every drone intercepted costs money. Every ship rerouted costs money. Insurance skyrockets and oil jumps. Markets wobble and meetings happen. Ripple effects matter as much as hits. Video game scoreboard time. Missiles intercepted +10. Drones launched +5. Shipping delayed +50. Markets panicking, bonus multiplier. Modern war is about leverage. Make every move cost the opponent more. Strength becomes responsibility. The stronger side must spend more. The weaker side only raises the price. Until the big question appears. Is this worth it? That is the real objective. The story is economics and psychology. The scoreboard is cost and risk. You are watching a high-stakes match. The goal isn't knockout.
It's making the opponent reconsider. So what does victory even look like?
Because in this game, nobody actually wants a final boss fight. Everyone wants to win without triggering the ending. This is deterrence in its most awkward form. Two players circling each other carefully, both trying not to blink first. Missiles become expensive messages. Drones become flying warnings. Speedboats become moving question marks. Every action asks a question. How far are you willing to go? How much are you willing to spend? How much risk can you tolerate? Because risk is the real battlefield. Ships don't need to sink to create fear. Missiles don't need to hit to change markets. Sometimes the possibility is enough. This is psychological warfare at sea. Insurance companies start sweating. Shipping companies reroute silently. Oil traders refresh their screens. News channels discover new red graphics. Suddenly, the whole world pays attention. And attention is power. Because global attention means leverage. Leverage means influence. Influence means negotiation power. Now the game moves to diplomacy. Phones ring in capital cities. Emergency meetings appear overnight. Statements are carefully written. Words become become strategic weapons. Every sentence has hidden math. Say too little and look weak. Say too much and escalate. So statements become masterpieces of vagueness. We are concerned. We are monitoring the situation. We urge restraint. Translation: please calm down.
Meanwhile, the ships are still moving. Drones are still flying. Missiles are still waiting. The game never fully pauses. It only slows down. This is controlled tension. A strange balancing act. Push too hard and everything breaks. Push too softly and nothing changes. So both sides push just enough. Just enough to be noticed. Just enough to send a message. Just enough to avoid disaster. This is the paradox of modern conflict. The closer you get to war, the more you avoid it. Because total war has no winners. Only massive bills. And global panic. So the match continues. Round after round. Move after move. Always below the threshold. Always above complete peace. A permanent grey zone, where tension is the default setting, and uncertainty is the background music. The scoreboard keeps updating. Costs keep rising. Risks keep shifting. The game keeps going. And the final question remains. If nobody wants to win outright, how long can the game continue?